Hey, what's up, peeps? Happy Friday. I have my deck here with me. Brand new deck. So I'm going to do some yoga tarot messages. This is the only spot that's dry. These chairs are still wet, so I think that this is the most perfect spot to do a little reading. So sit back, relax, take 3 deep breaths so that you can connect to your body and just get grounded in the present moment, because focusing on your breath is the fastest way to get present. All right. If you don't like to watch the shuffling, you can always fast forward. That's what I do. So again, take a deep breath. It's a beautiful day. The clouds are separating. The sun is out. And by the way, this summer has been going, and spring. When it's a beautiful day, you got to get out and you got to take it, because for some reason the earth in New England has needed lots of water. I'll take that over 100-degree temperature that's happening in other states. All right, we got one already. One on the board. One on the chessboard. Interesting, I'm sitting on a game of strategy. Strategy and conquering. I don't know how to play chess. I can do checkers, but I would love to have a friend that's really into chess to teach me how to play, because I think I'd be good at it once I understand the dynamics of the game. I think it'd be really good. All right, never mind the game. Let's talk about you and your health and your wellness. And are you spending time outside at the Church of the Great Outdoors? And more importantly, are you spending time with yourself? Or are you the type of person that always needs to have people around you? You know, if you're the kind of person that always needs people around, that's something for you to look at about being insecure. Insecure people tend to need people around them all the time. And if it's not insecurity, it's you're lost at who you are. Sometimes people don't know who they are because they're around other people, and then they try to emulate the personality of the people that they're with. Imitation is flattery, but when somebody tries to steal your personality or copy your personality, that's just annoying. It's not flattering at all. But again, learning how to spend time with yourself and love your own company. It's dangerous when you love your own company. I love my own company. I do. I'm a social butterfly. I believe I'm coming into a balance of all those things. And that's important, especially as you get older. You know, as you get older, you know, the people that you've been with for the last 20, 30 years may not grow in the same way that you are. And when your lives separate and go different paths, what are you going to do when you start all over again by yourself or with yourself? I don't know why I'm saying all this. It's 2 cards that flipped, so we're going to stop right here. Oh, and bottom of the deck, 8 of Cups. And I think it's really, the 8 of Cups for me is really coming back to walking away from things that no longer serve you, and really coming into your own space and loving you first, because that is the greatest form of unconditional love, is self-love. So if it's self-love and if it's unconditional, that means a lot of things. One is learning to cut yourself some slack and forgive yourself and mean it, not just words. I'm not a fan of words. I'm a fan of action. So let's get into some action with your reading. I'm not reading reversals on this. I did that last time, and it just didn't make sense to me. And then when I read the intention of the author, there are no descriptions for reversals. So we're not going to do reversals on this. Oh yeah, look at this. The tower. Look at that person by the mountains. I didn't see the moon tonight, though. But the Tower is a blessing in disguise. The Tower means something in your life is going to be disrupted in a way where it's never going to come back. That's like tearing down a building. No matter what you do, you can't put that building back together as it was before. When you have a baby, this is the best example. I say it all the time. When you have a baby and the baby becomes a toddler, that toddler can never be a newborn again. It's impossible. It can't happen. Somebody's in the middle of a tower. There's something in your life is changing and it's never coming back. And that doesn't mean that's a bad thing. A newborn to a toddler is a beautiful thing. Like, we celebrate that. We celebrate that growth, right? But then there are towers where, sometimes, and this is when it becomes a blessing in disguise. When you know you need to make a change and you're not doing it. When you know there are certain things that you need to put in place into your life and action that you need to take and you're not doing it because of whatever, your fears, insecurities, not enough this, not enough that, fear of rejection. That's probably one of the biggest ones. The universe. If you ask, because you have to ask for the help. Help, I'm stuck. You get out of the way and the universe delivers it. Sometimes it's painful. Because when you don't do it on your own, you can do it by wisdom or you can do it by woe. And if you do it by wisdom, you get off your ass and you go and you make that change. If you do it by woe, it comes in the form of a tower that's going to dismantle everything so that you can build again from a new foundation. So you can do it one or the other way. But if this is here, it's saying that you took the path. I would say it's definitely not the path of least resistance because the tower is excruciating. And that's the weird thing about not making the change you need to make on your own. Because if you don't, the changes that will be forced upon you will be far more painful than the ones you would have experienced had you taken the steps to do everything on your own. Yeah. And really taking time to sit and to meditate. And to look at it, like her hair is even alive. This person's manifesting through their hair. Your hair is a powerful force too. So hair is your beauty, So this person, I feel like you can use your hair to help you to manifest, whether you're putting in a new style or getting a new haircut or splashing some new color. But you'll know what to do because you're going to go within and you're going to find that inner power. Yeah. But you're hung up a little bit because you're at the Five of Pentacles. Not feeling really good about yourself. Not feeling confident. And so if you're not feeling confident, if you're not feeling confident and you don't know what to do, there's nothing wrong putting your two hands together or whatever you do. I don't know. Get on your head and just say, I need some guidance. I need some help because I'm not feeling good right now. And I think that that's probably what brought the Tower on. Somebody finally making a stand saying, it's time to manifest. I am not sure how I'm going to do this on my own, but I'm going to ask. Oh, listen to this. Four Swords. This is another healing card. I'm going to go within and I'm going to ask for the help because, again, another card, Five of Cups. I'm feeling just a tad bit regret. And so this position is a great inversion because it will restore your legs and it will make blood draw down to your chest and your heart. And one of the big targets I see is in your heart. But if you've high blood pressure, this pose is hard to do. But so good to just be inverted. And because, you don't walk like this all day. You're not like this at all during the day. The only time your body can be in this position is if you choose to put yourself in that position. You have to choose it. To bring blood, to have blood flow where it's not flowing. We're usually upright or we're sitting, but we're not inverting, letting the blood flow, especially to the heart area. All right, a lot, you guys. Let me take a deep breath. But you're feeling hopeful. Look at the Om on the bell. The bell is, sometimes you'll see readers use bells. Bells clear the energy. Because, I mean, how could it not? Bells sound beautiful. You know, like ding, 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 ding. And it clears the cards and it clears the energy. But also a bell is like when you hear the bell, that's a symbol to pay attention. Are you paying attention? Somebody here is. Because we see the sacred Om. And the star is about wish fulfillment. It's about hope. It's about restored hope. Why do you have restored hope? Because right next to that is that tower. The one we've been talking about, that tower that came in, right? And now you're ready to make a move. It's the Chariot. What number is this? 7. Chariot 7. Also the sign of Cancer. The Tower. I don't know what sign the Tower is. The Star, I think, is a fire sign. Ready to make a move. That's good. You're feeling hopeful. And you're looking at this tower. You're finally looking at it as a blessing in disguise. If you're watching this, and now this is specific, this may not be for everybody, as they say. This may not be for everybody. But if you're watching this and you recently went through the hand of heaven, you really recently had a tower, right? Because you had a little hope. You've asked for the assistance because you were not feeling strong enough to do it on your own. The tower came in, it gave you a different perspective, and you were able to move on. From this point on in the reading, if this is happening to you, this is definitely your reading. If you're saying, no, I'm not connecting, I'm not feeling really this, check back at another time, because my readings are timeless, so it may not make any sense to you in your life, but at some point it will. Because guess what? In the book of tarot, it's every life situation, problem, celebrate. It's everything about life is in this tiny little deck. So it all depends on how it lands and at what time you watch. There's no magic to it. That's why anybody and everybody could read tarot. But the gifted ones, the chosen ones, they will blow your mind. They will. I've had some readers that I have my jaw to the ground. Boom. How are they that gifted? I'm not that gifted. I have the gift. You got a lot of 5s here. 5 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. That's what jumps out to me. Change is coming. More blood to your heart. Not feeling confident, but that's okay. Yep. It's like you're looking forward. You're stretching out your legs. You're looking forward. You look a little stuck, but it all depends on what's all around the cards too. Yeah, you're rebuilding again. But brand new. You know, you're starting all over again, brand new. But what's really good about starting over again, brand new, is that you're finally like releasing. This person looks like they're releasing back into the earth. Not a lot of sand, just a little bit. It's not a lot. You know? Back into the earth. But at least you have something to give. I mean, your hand could be empty. So you got some sand or I don't know what that is. It looks like could be golden liquid. I think it's the golden liquid. Paving the pathway to gold. You have a long way to go. There's a lot of pavement. And it doesn't look like you have a lot of gold liquid, but you have some. And that's hopeful. You know what's under the tower? The blessing in disguise, the change that happens, the change that makes things so different that there's absolutely no way of going back. The death is solidifying it. It's over. It's done. It's a corpse. It's finished. It's done. Something's done. Ooh, King up. Look at the last card. Ooh, my hand went into a puddle of water. King of Pentacles. No, that's so funny. Hand touching the water. Everything plays a part in the reading. And so my hand touched the water, and water can be emotions too, right? Could be Scorpio. What are the waters? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. How can I forget Pisces? I always forget Pisces as a water sign. I think it's because Pisces people, as intuitive as they are, they don't act like water signs. They act like, I don't know, they act like the kings and queens of the zodiac, because they're actually in their last life. It's the last sign of the zodiac. And they act like it. Maybe that's why I always forget that. I don't know, maybe a Pisces watching needed to hear that. King of Pentacles. Okay, so all I'm saying is, in the end of all of this, somebody is going back to something that they love, whether it's themselves or something they left behind. But it looks like it's going to, all of this is shape-shifting you, male or female, to be the king of the bag, the king of coins, the king of career, the king of money, the most driven. Okay, and he's stacked. I think I did a foodie reading. We had a stack of pancakes, and that's just like, the King of Pentacles. I thought of the King of Pentacles when I saw that. Stacked. So is it really bad to go through some periods of maybe financial loss, which probably led into feeling less insecure about yourself? Unfortunately, you lose a lot of money, you lose something in yourself too, which is, it's sad, but let's talk about the truth. It's what happens when people lose money. So, and you're losing money. The number one reason why you'll lose money is because you're losing confidence in yourself. So there's been a lot of that. But there's been a time of great opening, a time of great hope. And after the tower came and smashed your life into pieces, or whatever it is that you were healing and meditating from and withdrawing from the world and asking for help in a time of healing, and the best thing that ever happened to you. This is one card that would not move. It's the Eight of Cups again. It was the one that was on the bottom of the deck. It's like, no. Put me back on the table. I'll show you guys the cards after I finish this reading. Yeah, you can go ahead. Stick a fork in it. Or stick 10 swords in it. 10 of Swords. Although it was painful, it's over. So what's more painful? Being in the rut and the drama and the karma that you have to go through, or being exhausted because it's over? Like that exhaustion when it's over, it's like, oh, wait a minute, what's behind me? Oh, the sun is right there. Oh, that's so good, because I'm going to need that sun in a minute. That's this. It's over. It's done. It's a corpse. It's dead. How many times I got to keep saying this? And I love it. I mean, I love when the reading says the same thing over and over again, because that means it's time to end the story. So let me see if something else will pop up and see if it's time to end the story. One thing about traveling alone, people like to look at you like you're a caged animal. Why is she alone? Oh. And then here I am, primarily, retired people in there, walking around in my free people onesie. I'm about to piss off a lot of wives in here. Oh, the judgmental glares. Don't ever be afraid to go out on your own. Because when people, you think you're uncomfortable because everybody's looking at you, they're probably all, no. What they're doing is they're envying you. So why can't I do that? you know? So you should strut your stuff when you're by yourself. The lovers, strut yourself like you are the lover. That's what I do. Let's see if we're closing this out. Travel and strength. Looks like you got a long path to Lotus, but you see it, and you see the direction, you see where to go. You just got to have the strength, and having the strength to do it. See how this little girl's happy? She's just riding that lion, and then she's got her guardian angel, or whatever you want to call the spirit. She looks like Kuan Yin to me. Kuan Yin is like the female version of Buddha, looking over and guiding you. Somebody's asked for guidance, and probably somebody who's never done that before. Because I know when I ask for guidance, I get it, right? It doesn't need to come up in a reading. I don't need to be told, I went for guidance and I got guidance. I've been doing that my whole life. This is for somebody who's really stepping into their power to do it. So this is also the card of Leo too. This is weird because Leo's coming up on this reading, and I'm a Leo. But I know that this reading is it's not my reading. This is whoever's watching this. The biggest message here is you got to let your ego go. Okay? Because a lotus flower is not going to, it can't grow with ego. You can't grow with ego. Your ego will push you to get to where you need to be because you have your ego that'll say, I can do that. Well, she can do it. I can do it. If they can have it, I can have it. That's ego. That'll get you there. But once you get there, you got to learn to drop the ego. You don't take it with you. Right? You don't take that ego with you. You drop it, right? Because you're going to something holy and divine. You're going to need that. When you spread your peanut butter on your bread, right? You have a knife. The knife is the tool. It spreads, right? It can spread your peanut butter or it can kill somebody. It's all about how you use it. But you use it to spread your peanut butter, right? But then when you're done using the tool, you put that shit away and you eat the sandwich. You don't put the knife in there. Okay. Hurt yourself. That's what you'll do. You'll hurt yourself. So know when to use your tools. Know when to let the tool go. I'm saying this and I'm very passionate about it because I see where you're going, and the ego is not going to help you. So you're going to need all the strength, all of it, because this is what's on the bottom. And lovers, it doesn't always have to be people about love for somebody. It could be the love of a project. It could be the birth. Sometimes people say pregnancy. Oh, I'm 56. I ain't getting pregnant. So for me, that's birth of something beautiful and new. So, lovers could be the birth of choosing to finally pick love over your project, over your work, over the love of yourself, over somebody else. You have to apply it as to how it works in your own life. And we're going to end with the King of Wands. So that's hot fire. It's another fire sign. Coming in hot. He's coming in hot. The King of Wands is coming in hot. And he shows up as a king. That's important. Not a page. Damn sure not a knight. A knight is great for a good time. A knight is good for the night. But a king, the king is mature. And he's one step away from emperor status. Boom. That's your reading. I hope it helps. I hope you have a beautiful day. I hope you do something fun. And here's your reading. The cards. I wish I could show you more of these images, but I really got to get going because I'm leaving tomorrow, and somebody is hopeful. Somebody is hopeful of going back to something that they love, and it's happening because the grace of a tower that kicked your ass, but it left you whole, and it left you ready to be on the move. Ready to be ready. Yep. And you're looking ahead. And this is what I mean by page status. You got a little bit. You can work it, but you got a little bit. But somehow you're able to work it because you were able to put other things to the end, to their grave, to the things that were getting in your way. And look at you, all buffed and polished. Take a look. Beautiful day.